Can it, since I'm not recording my face, can you just put like a thing?
A what?
Like,
what
can you put
put in there?
can you put an insert your own image here or something like that? Insert image or fail like something like that.
Okay.
All right, so now that Raquel's gone, we're just gonna like shit on this book the whole time.
Yeah, this book was so bad. I fucking hated this book.
Oh, I was
I'm
joking.
still here.
What? Oh, wait.
I mean, what an emotional tearjerker, right, guys?
I
Right,
changed
fellas?
my hoodie so
Hell yeah.
I don't look as provocative.
Well, if it isn't the leader of the Wiener Patrol, boning up on his nerd lesson.
They won't let you have any fun.
Here's another thing. The book can also be a hat.
Welcome to It Could Also Be a Hat. Today we got the boys. Brian,
Uh-huh.
Yo.
Abraham,
Sup?
Josue,
We here.
It would have
Finally.
been really funny if you
and then me,
mouthed,
Raquel.
"Sup?"
I'm not a boy. Wait, what?
I love it.
All
That's
right,
right.
and then this month we read The Measure by Nikki Erlick.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
highly confident that
Cover off mine so
everyone
people
in this
didn't want
book
to read.
club really appreciated it. So
Oh, is that the
God.
is that the book you guys read? Oh shit.
Oof.
Oh, I thought it was the measuring.
The measuring of my
That
Ooh.
was a lot of dick in that my book.
Yeah.
yeah,
Supposed to be
same,
that much in there?
Oh.
same. So we did
Alright.
read the same book.
So yeah, it wasn't just me. Okay, cool. I was scared for a second.
You're more than your inches.
But not really.
But
But
not
not
really.
Not really. Okay. So I looked online at like pretty much like some questions that people would ask in regards to this book, and it opens discussions as if we were in this world, so to speak.
Obviously.
But I also know how we are, and we like to talk shit when it's
I don't like what you're
Yeah.
insinuating.
So
Yeah.
Who's
Get
getting
the
dumped?
get the question out.
so I was thinking we would just like start straight on some shit talking, and then we'll get into like the book. What do you think?
Yeah. This is your book.
Okay.
I'm always a fan of shit talking.
All right, cool. So my favorite part was how
Sex.
much try-hardness I felt about the book, and I wanted to see anyone else's reaction about that.
Try hardness.
Try hard.
Towards racism, classicism, and political
Oh,
biases.
yeah. The book was a little preachy, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that stuck out to me is the fact that teachers think they should do more than what they need to do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, we can't
that's
talk to
pretty
them
funny.
we can't talk to them about the fucking strings. Like, yeah, because you're only there to teach fucking math, science, social studies, and fucking reading. Anything other than that, it's up to the parents. You're not a fucking licensed therapist. You're not a fucking guidance counselor. You're a fucking teacher. Shut the fuck up and teach.
Oh,
And,
God, Abraham, I want to kiss you on the mouth.
Oh. So
like
like
when
that.
you get fired up.
Yeah, no, it's like that part fucking irked me. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Like, I understand
Abraham, the
teachers.
parallels.
I understand. Yeah.
Parallels.
Oh no, it was
Like-
yeah. It wasn't. It's not a fucking parallel if it smacks you in the fucking face. Like, it's the same shit we experience like currently, right? Like, it's very topical, if you will. And
So weird. Honestly, that's the only thing she got right about everything. That's the only thing topical that she got, and she got it by accident. So I don't even want to give it to her.
maybe, well, like, no, it's just that's the only thing that kind of irked me because it fucking relates to like what's going on now in the world.
It does, but
And,
when was this book? When was this book written, Raquel?
It has to be recent, relatively recent.
Look at this. Look at the second, the second page.
Yeah, I was trying to find. Oh yeah, you right.
They'll tell you when it's published at the bottom.
Copyright 2022.
Oh my God! So she
She could have
That's
literally
fresh.
just put it in there, like.
Ugh.
and
Gross.
added that in there during.
I thought
all
I thought this book was written in like 2019, so I was like, I'll give her some
Yeah,
props
so
for
did
that
I.
one. That's pretty on point. But if it was done
Yeah.
this year, fuck her.
Yeah.
That doesn't count
I
at
think
all.
that's like the hardest part for me was like everything that she stated was literally just like an exact parallel to like what we're already dealing with now, that it wasn't like thought provoking because we're already experiencing it. It's just honestly we're just getting her perspective on how she feels about them.
Right. Yeah.
You know? And I was
Yeah.
just like you know,
Yeah,
like
for
give
sure,
me
especially
something
on the social
different.
issues, for sure.
Well, she's
Yeah.
not trying to trying to see it from both sides. She's just trying to state her opinions on it and then tell you why she's
Yeah.
right. And that's
Yeah.
it. That's the whole.
Even like the whole like the kids being in the army thing was like I was like, oh, okay, so she's getting this kind of perspective, and then it was still like, but I don't actually want to give my life for the
Yeah, exactly.
army, and I was like, he's like, after I've stepped away from being brainwashed for a week, I feel like I don't need to die for the America. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like I understand like the full like the family like push to have you go into the army or whatever, that like maybe he doesn't feel like he wants to die for America, he's just feeling like it's an army, like a family thing, but it still just felt so forced, like just all of it was just forced, you know.
The writer
Thing.
the writer if you would tell me the writer spent 24% of her time, like 24 hours out of the day on Twitter, that would explain a lot of this book to me. And a lot of things would click a lot more.
Yep, exactly.
And anybody who mentions like Twitter and Reddit in a good light in a book, I know that immediately I can disregard anything this person has to say.
And all the
All of it
plebeians
go
on
right
the
into
internet.
the fucking trash.
Yeah, because it's like I mean, I agree with some of this, like a ton of things, like her perspective, but I just don't think that only putting one perspective is a good way to do things. Like, you have to see both sides and you have to understand both sides. You know, you can't just enforce only your side. And I think that's
Yeah.
what, like, I honestly had a feeling it was going to be like that when I saw this book. Like knew that we were going to be reading. I'm like,
What-
I have a
what do
feeling it's
you-
going to get weirdly political and stuff, but
What are you gonna say to the guy at Barnes and Noble, Raquel?
We can come in next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
so
right. He
what I
recommended this book,
told-
didn't he?
yeah, I
Yeah.
told him I'm just gonna give my friends all existential crises.
No, you punch him in the stomach.
But no, that's what I told him last time. No, I feel like he's
No,
a soft
just a-
flower. I don't want to hurt him. No.
Okay, we'll go together. Because I assume he works like in the mornings. You know.
No, he works at night.
You don't think he's the first guy opening the door? He's like super annoyingly
He's
cheery
probably-
for being awake at 8 a.m.
No,
he
he's
probably is
the guy that would cover Tammy's late shift like the day before because he's trying to get laid.
No,
Well, I'm not saying
he's
he's
not
not
that
staying
guy.
up.
Working a
He's
double
definitely more-
again.
No,
Even though
he's
she's had a
definitely more
boyfriend for like
boys.
2
Yeah.
years.
He's
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
Brian's because he genuinely won't stop talking about books when I go there.
I mean, you're at Barnes and Noble. Like, that's his job.
That's what I mean. But it's like in like a, oh, if you like this kind of book, then you would love this. If you like this author, have you read his novel about this? Like, he genuinely like just wants to talk about everything books. Like,
It's too much.
carry a conversation. So
with you or with everybody?
with anyone, literally, I'll be in line and watch him have like 5 conversations with the people in front of me, and I'm like, I just want to buy my
wow.
book.
Imagine
Wow.
going to the grocery store and being like, you know, if you like bread, you might also.
Like,
Bro,
I mean,
bagels.
Oh,
Transaction.
he sounds like a
no,
good
he sounds
guy.
really sweet. That's what I mean.
But
That's why I'm
his
like,
book
he's really
recommendations
sweet.
suck. So
Yeah. And I kind
Well,
of expected that, which is why I was a little hesitant for like making it a book club book. I was like, maybe I'll just make it a me book, but I also kind of felt like I'd want to go through it with you guys. instead of alone.
wanna suffer
do you,
alone.
do you read books like concurrently? Like, do you 2 books at once?
No, it's like if I finish this book early, then and I'm bored, then maybe I'll pick up another book. But I do like, I just
Yeah.
need entertainment. But right now I'm playing video games, so.
To be
That's
fair
been
to
my
that
entertainment
Barnes and Noble employee, there was some good takeaways from this book. I did like
Which one?
what do you mean? Oh, like no,
Nothing.
the
Sorry.
Well, which employee or which takeaway?
No. Which takeaway?
Oh, we'll be getting
no,
into that. Yeah,
no, for
set
me
it
it
up.
was like what? Okay, so like this book explores the concept. If you knew what you were gonna, if you knew when you were gonna die, like how would you live your life? And that I did like.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
What did you?
I think the book
what did you
handled like
think? Like, what if you opened your box and saw a short string or a long string? Like, do you think you would
Implying.
change your life, depending?
well here's the thing, right? Like just because you have a long string doesn't mean you want to go out there and do reckless things because you can't fucking die. You can become a vegetable. It just says when you're gonna stop, ticking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like and the book touches on that. Like there's this guy who blew his fucking legs off and
Yeah.
They should have done
one
more
of-
though. That,
I was
Yeah.
thinking, like,
she should have
why not like
hit that
be in a
mark.
coma for like
yeah, like
60 years? You
I
know?
wish there was I wish there was at least one chapter of like some chick just getting into a coma for the rest of her fucking
Yeah.
string. And so like people aren't out there just being reckless. And like I said, she touches on it a little bit, but like I wish she could have just done a
Like
little bit more,
trying
expand
hard
on that.
drugs and stuff, but
I really wish she would have shown that no matter what you do, like if you die when you're supposed to die, right? I really wish like she would have shown somebody like seemingly like they're supposed to die and they like step out of the way last time and they get hit by something else, or
well,
like
that's what she did at the end of the book.
Well, yeah, it happened
With,
once at the end of the
Ben.
book. Like she never looked into her box and she was meant to die with her lover.
yeah. I mean,
And,
not that, not
Well,
not
no,
like that,
'cause
but
no,
like
with
like
Ben, no,
I
no,
really
'cause
wish.
Ben, we expect that he was gonna die from cancer.
by cancer, but he
and then
died
he
in a
gets hit
car
by a
accident.
car.
Yeah, I mean that was that not
So
like
it's a
that,
slower
but I
version
mean,
of what
like,
you're saying, but yeah.
I wish she would have showed that no matter what, like that the strings are ironclad and you can't
Oh, I
trick
agree.
them. You can't.
I agree.
They are what
Like
they are.
someone's with
because
them,
like
watching them, like saving them, like constantly from shit, and then they still end up dying somehow.
yeah, like you're telling
You
me
wanted a long stringer to like blow his brains out and be like, I'm defying.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because somebody would do it, or somebody would if they
I
had a
know
short
someone
string.
that's
Somebody
done
would
that
somebody
and
would like
survived.
lock themselves in a room and like try to like survive it that way. I wish they just would have shown something like somebody trying to
Yeah.
defy the
Getting-
fates and still getting got.
Like Final
Well-
Destination style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, honestly, that's kind of like one of the things that I was thinking about the whole time was like, does looking at your string define the length of your string, or is it actually defined? It's like the whole like
No,
Pandora-
because
not, like,
remember when what's her name? The lesbian chick that survives?
Nina.
Oh, Nina.
Nina looks at her sister's box and
That's
it
right,
was
after
it
she
was 100% accurate when she should have died,
Yeah.
and her sister Kim definitely didn't look at it. And
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
Amy.
Yeah.
Amy
Amy
didn't.
There is
yeah.
no
Yeah.
Kim.
There's
No,
zero
no,
Kims.
I meant Amy.
Zero-
Amy
Zero
definitely.
Kims. There's no Kims.
But I did enjoy Ben and Amy's story. It was cool.
No,
Yeah.
not really.
I
No,
didn't
I was-
like Amy, but I do like Ben.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And,
Well, yeah, more so Ben, but like obviously
Yeah.
she tried tackling a lot of the issues that would arise if this situation were to exist.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people that don't accept it, this, that, and the other, that don't want to go through, and I think that's
Oh,
real.
All that's fine. That's all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that because that is pretty accurate. I don't like that anytime an argument did come up in the book, nobody ever gets into like nobody tries to defend themselves in this book. Everyone just kind of takes whatever the fuck happens, and it bugs me so much. Like Ben, he's like, my girlfriend looked at my string,
Yeah.
told me about my string, then broke up with me, but it's okay, it's fine. Who wouldn't be mad in her situation? And then even when someone's like, yo, that's kind of fucked up, he was like, nah, it's whatever. Like I'm mature, I had to move past it or whatever.
Like you
Yeah.
can move on and still acknowledge something to be fucked up, and like
Exactly.
not necessarily like sure you can forgive, but like never forget, and like
Mhm.
like forgive for your own sake, not for someone else's, right?
Right.
And he was, yeah, he
For that,
still held her on a pedestal for some reason, but which I don't
did. Well, he did the same thing to Amy. When Amy just blew him off and ghosted him for months,
Yeah, he just like let her.
every day he's like, "Oh, today's the day. She's gonna leave a note for me." Oh, next time.
Oh,
What
she
else was he
danced with
doing?
me. We're good.
He
now.
could,
Oh.
but he was like, I'm gonna I'm gonna be loyal and I'm gonna wait for her because that's the noble thing to do. Like what
That
the
was
fuck?
just a cop out. I mean, he wasn't trying to date anyways. Oh,
No, I'm just, that's the thing in
probably
this
just what
book.
he told himself.
There's no, but it doesn't seem like that's what his character wanted. It seems like that's just how he was written, and it comes off as
Right.
like just bad, like just. I don't
I think-
want any of like, none of the guys in the book can be right in their stances, like they always have to be wrong. They always have to be the ones like apologizing or subserving.
I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
It just bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah, like the only person that like was masculine or whatever was Anthony Rollins. Or
I was gonna say
whatever.
Rollins, and he's
Like,
bad, and he's the bad guy.
Yeah, and he's the bad guy, you know, or I mean, he is the bad guy, and it's yeah, I guess I do understand that because like even with like the Javi Jack like relationship, it's
Stupid.
just like
Yes.
it was like
They should've
Jack was
kissed.
just like they should have kissed, right?
Yeah,
But-
they should have kissed. I'm really
I need
surprised
a
the
little-
author didn't
a
go
little
for it.
action, you know what I mean?
I'm so surprised she didn't go for it.
I know, right? That would have been great, but a little sword fighting would have been real nice for the book. But
Spiced up the middle part.
There
You know,
is
make
a
it
little
bad.
hatred, you know. I don't know.
there is
So-
no gay male character that takes the lead.
There is a gay male character.
Yeah,
and
but you
he
don't-
takes the lead in a play, or
But
a
you
part
never
in a
take
play,
like the
short
book never
stringer
follows him
play.
around.
No.
never
No,
get to
it was
learn about him.
they follow
Yeah.
his sister around because he's burying. Like,
Oh, that one's
his
too.
child.
Barely. Like she's just
Yeah.
mentioned in the wing. She doesn't get like her own chapter or anything, right?
I
No.
thought she did.
Oh.
Oh no, she's talking to somebody that we follow. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking
think it-
to either Ben or
yeah.
I think she
I think
she
it
runs
was
into Ben.
Ben.
At,
Or
at
Mora.
the at the
Mora-
protest
Mora.
site, right? Because of Hank when Hank got shot.
I think it was the Mora.
No, she was at the
where
circle.
She
Moira.
has the Moira.
Moira.
That's how you
It's
say it.
Moira.
I was
Moira.
saying Moira in my head
Moira.
while reading it, and then I can't say it out loud. But I know they
Did-
do a little bit more on her during her, like on the girl during her chapter when she's giving birth and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then earlier in the book. Yeah.
Uh,
But I mean, I thought that was really sweet, but it was also kind of like, even like the bringing up the whole idea of like having the kids and stuff. I was like, damn, like when you look at the fucking box now, you have to decide that like you can't have children because you're gonna be a shitty parent by like literally bringing a kid into the world to not have her. Like, okay, but
I mean,
what
some
if
people
you
can
and
see
your
it that way.
partner are like, hey, let's bring another person into the relationship that you can start dating while I'm still around that'll help take care of the kids after
That's-
I'm gone.
that's pretty cringy.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Yeah, the book needed more cucks.
It's a
Yeah, exactly.
threesome that turns into
So-
a twosome, and now it's normal for society again.
Ugh.
Here's the thing. You were always gonna die there. This all the string tells you is that you get to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Foresight.
I'd like to think that I would just live my life normally. I wouldn't change a thing.
Would you look, Abraham? You looking in
I
there?
would definitely look, but like I wouldn't let it like deter me from
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know.
starting a family. Because like,
What if it's super short?
but I would have died anyways if I didn't look. That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah, but like,
Like,
if
You
Oh.
know
you
now,
looked and
but
it
now
was
you
super
now there's a
short,
cap, and you know it's
Yeah,
it's a
so
week from
now-
today.
Now
Like,
I can
would you
try to leave
go,
them
like-
better off though, like because I know when I'm done. It's like, oh, I can't leave things for tomorrow because I need to hurry up and get this done because I only have so much left.
Abraham, you
Yeah,
got a
but-
week. Time's a ticking.
Abraham,
Oh, like obviously if
would
I have
you,
a
like,
week, I'm not
and
gonna go
just, like,
bang a
business
chick, get her
week.
Back to
pregnant.
work.
You got a
hang
big-
out
you got a
with
business week.
someone, or
Like
Monday
if
to
I-
Friday.
spend time with
If my string is that
family?
short, like obviously I'm just gonna go fucking party or something.
You don't party now. What do you mean?
But now I would. I got a week.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
would
fucking
change
enjoy it.
something.
How crazy? How off the deep end you going, Abraham?
Maybe,
Like I wouldn't like
some
since I know I have a
sugar?
week. Since I know I
Yeah.
have a week, I would do all the things I wouldn't normally do. Like I would skydive.
What
I
if
think
you end
those
up
people
dying
should
because of all the
like-
shit that you
Like I do rock climbing. Because
Okay.
I know I'm not gonna die rock climbing. Yeah, I could get really fucked up,
That's
but
fair.
like fuck it. Like
That's
I
fair.
only got like a week. But if you're only gonna give me
Yeah.
a week, like I'm gonna do fucking some reckless shit.
Okay,
But-
hold on. So what are you?
this
What
is-
Friday. It's Friday, and you have to choose your adventure, like what you're doing for the day, and how it's gonna kill you. What are you picking to what are you picking on the
Oh
way out?
yeah.
Oh, how I want to die. Honestly, I wouldn't choose how I die. Whatever happens, happens. But
No,
what
that's
I would
stupid.
do.
You got to
What
pick
if
something.
you're like just going for a walk and then you like slip and break your ankle and you just die from dehydration and lack
Um,
of food?
like, that's fine. That's fine. Like,
It's
like
just-
I don't know. Like,
that's okay.
I have no real interest in suicide. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Yeah.
would just go, and
No,
whatever
it's not
happens,
suicide.
happens. It
It's
is
not
suicide.
No,
but
it's
there are
not.
suicides
You're gonna
Like,
die.
if I'm-
You're
do, like,
dying
hardcore
anyway. There's no.
drugs
Yeah,
or
yeah.
You can't outlive the day.
But if
So
I'm
whatever
taking it
you
into my
do is
own
gonna kill you,
hands-
though. No. Not taking your own hands. Whatever you're gonna
What
do is
if
gonna
you
kill you.
find
What are you
out
doing?
that you
It's okay.
die
That's
because
different,
your
right?
family killed you, or
So
your
if
best
whatever I
friend
do
killed you?
kills me,
Mustang race.
yeah, like I
Race me,
can
bitch.
do as much illegal racing as I want.
Fast and Furious. I get it. Become Vin Diesel for the day. I
Or
got it.
like just go to the track and try to break
Family.
the family. Try to break like whatever the track record is for my type of car. Try to break that record and go out in a blaze of glory.
Okay, but that would be suicide because you're just going into a wall.
No. I'm saying
They
like
have
whatever.
They have parachutes.
Like obviously something like I'm gonna die that day. I'm gonna do everything in my
Yeah.
power not to get myself killed. Like I'm not gonna turn into that wall. But I'm assuming something along the line of Final Destination is gonna happen where like
The lumber
Like,
truck's gonna drive by the.
like
yeah.
no like like I lose steering and the car goes straight, or I lose brakes and the car fucking careens off the track.
Attack and goes through the
So
window.
like I'm assuming it's
Oh,
Final
God.
Destination style on how you're gonna die, because like
Sure,
not
yeah.
everything how you die is internal, right? Not everything's through sickness. Like the one guy got shot and his time was quickly running out. He had months, right?
Right.
And he got shot, and that was told by the string. So
So, what if it's really embarrassing though? Like, what if you?
it is like I'm fucking dead. Why do I
No,
care?
no.
Like, I'm dead.
You open your door. Yeah, but like everybody sees it. It gets recorded.
Listen,
you're
everyone
the
shits
guy-
when they die, so like it is what it is.
You open your door and there's just like gallons of cum coming out, and you get swept away. Whoa! And you just go.
Like I'm
That's
driving.
how you.
I'm driving by a sperm bank and like
Yeah.
the fucking
You
tanker
slip-
just
you
overflows
slip
and
and
spills.
slide into it. Yeah, you go whoop, and then and you
And
get
other
played on
news,
like.
man in Florida.
Florida man dies.
But you'll win like America's Funniest Home Videos, so that's pretty cool. What's
True.
that? That's like a check for $1,000, right?
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, that's not
I think
bad.
it's 10
Like I'm
grand. Is it
dead.
like 10 grand?
Like I'm still dead.
Yeah.
So whoever submits the video, hey, props to them.
Jeffrey.
And,
But
Carlson from Fresh Prince, plays it. And
Yes.
says, "Well, that was just a real."
ooh, is that who hosted? Is
Yeah,
Carlton?
he's the-
Yeah,
Carlton
Tim
hosts that shit now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Does he
I
do the
mean,
Bob
dance?
Saget's
Please tell me.
dead. What are you gonna
Please
do?
tell me to do the dance. Oh, he took over for Bob Saget. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there was somebody in between there, but he's doing it now.
He's like the most like official.
But
for the long.
please tell me he does the
Business.
dance.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Like he has to,
All right.
right?
Well, now I need to go around and see who would open their box and who wouldn't.
Oh, for sure. I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, Abraham already answered.
Yeah, you already said
Uh,
yes.
I'm gonna say that we all have ADHD and would open the box.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta know.
No.
I
No, I
would
wouldn't
never
look.
open that
No, I
box.
wouldn't
look.
I
You
would
wouldn't
literally put it.
I wouldn't want to.
somewhere that
No, I don't
couldn't
want to know.
reach
That's
it.
that's lame.
No, that's horrible. I don't want to know.
See, you would have opened it the day before you knew. You would open it before you knew what it was, though, because they
Well, okay,
all
so-
got delivered.
No, it
You-
says the measure of your life. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? And I'd probably have a panic attack if I found out that other people also had this box. And the
No,
whole
but like you would
world got
receive
the
it.
box.
You would receive
Yeah,
it,
everyone
and
would receive it.
Damn, I would
You might
definitely.
not-
No, but I
I would
wouldn't.
open
unless you
it.
were
Guys,
Unless you were traveling.
leave
but
the
you
house.
definitely would have seen
I don't leave the house and look at the mail regularly enough.
it.
I grab the mail out of my mailbox if I walk my dog.
Oh no, but your camera would have advised you because it would have noticed some weird shit.
An Amazon packages
Yeah.
at your place.
No, when I get packages, I literally just like package, and then I just put it in the house, and then I leave. Like I don't
Man.
care.
No, it's a wooden chest. I would have opened it just out of curiosity.
Oh.
I love wooden
like it's-
chests.
And then you go, what? Well, this is bullshit stuff, and then put it.
At least you have the
You might
benefit
not
of
be the guy
knowing
who
what it
measures
is.
it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's a piece of string, and throw it over your shoulder and call it a day.
Yeah.
Now,
And
I
then
would've
you would
now
always
listen.
be thinking about, was it
What
long?
if-
Did it look like it?
What if we didn't have ADHD, and we didn't look right, and we found out, and then we're like, oh shit, okay, we know what this is. Now we've already decided we're not going to look at our book. Now, what if, Josue, what if your wife opened her box? Would you feel like you need to open yours too?
No way.
Or would you specifically not want to because she did?
My body, my choice. Fuck
True
that.
True.
No, I don't want to
that.
know. That's I don't ruin the ending for me. I want to like let me be surprised.
I know, me too. That's how I feel too. I really don't want to know.
But like I said, I'm of the
I don't even
mindset
like the
that knowing or
comfort.
not knowing, it wouldn't change much.
Well, I don't even like the comfort of like living a long life because like I have this whole thing where I just want to live forever kind of feeling. Like anxiety that it would just be like there's no fucking way I can see that the string like ends. You know what I mean?
Man,
Are
I
you
can't
also-
wait to be a grumpy old dude. I am so
I
looking
know.
forward to it.
Me too.
Oh my
Like,
god.
You can't
Old
die.
age.
You know how everyone always plans to die? Like, you can't die if you don't plan on dying, right? Like, that's like I plan on living
Yeah,
forever.
exactly.
That's my mentality on it.
That's
Okay,
true.
So,
We'll see how far I get.
I agree.
We'll see how
So
far. I get.
Raquel, if Remy opens it, it's like, or someone opens it.
If my hubby opened it, I would probably
You think
have a fucking mental breakdown because he fucking opened it. Now
I
I
mean, his
know.
own?
Or I wouldn't, and actually, I probably would just make sure that he maybe wouldn't tell me. Like, I wouldn't want to know.
Does he
What if
open
he's like,
your
babe?
Amazon boxes?
Like, what if he's
I
like,
just don't-
babe?
he
It
does
turns out
open
you're gonna live to like 102.
Oh my god, I'm gonna eat so much tapioca pudding. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Whew.
That rice.
Staple being
pudding.
pill form?
Oh my god.
Good.
Get my internet in a suppository. Woohoo.
I think like I don't know. I can't even imagine like knowing Remy's thing, and I honestly don't think he would look either though.
No.
Although there's a part of me that thinks he would. I think he just wouldn't because he knows how I would feel about it, kind of deal.
Yeah, I was like, there's a difference between opening it, knowing what it is, but like, being the
Just
guy who just
opening
opened a
it.
box in your front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's,
I'm also
I would
like
look.
the
Yeah, and
person
if you
that
in
I'm
that
the person
scenario,
like when I open the mailbox, I stand away from it because of the fucking Boston
the bees.
shit back in the day.
it's
No,
not
the
like it was
guy
in front
that
of
was, like-
everyone's door. Like,
Yeah,
like-
it was a mail. He mailed or put bombs in people's fucking mailboxes, or was it in front? Was it in front of the door?
Mm.
But he mailed it. So it like looked like just like a regular like, oh, I've got some mail, and it was a fucking bomb. That was the bomber.
So you think you guys would have been more paranoid and been like,
No.
Oh,
I
yeah, I think
I would
that's-
have opened it.
I think I would have been more. We would have been paranoid about it at first.
A
Yeah.
tiny
Like,
wooden chest. Think of all the knickknacks I could
yeah.
put in there. Oh
Imagine
my
the
god.
kind of
And then you tell me it's indestructible? Come on, bro. I just want the box. Give me the box.
Think
I'll
of-
take the box.
What do we do when the
Just
world
check it out
is
and
too
be like-
full of all these boxes? Do we just start sending them to space?
I don't know.
Space
Yeah,
trash.
yeah, exactly. You
Because
can't
it's
get rid
like
of
the
them.
entire planet gets
Uh,
it for every human that turns 22.
There'd be billions of those
Billions.
things floating around instantly
Billions
overnight.
instantly.
7 billion boxes. Well, less than that because
Instantly.
if you're under 22, you didn't get a box.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah,
But then
yeah,
more
yeah,
show up
but
every
still
day.
billions.
Thousands show up
Yeah.
a day. You're right. What are they doing with all these boxes?
yeah,
Yeah,
if any of
and
them
they're
do trust
Well,
indispensable.
all these billions of people have homes and like.
Yeah, but like a
know?
lot of people when they die, we think, oh well, we have graves and shit.
Oh,
I
they
think
get buried with their
count themselves a lot,
boxes.
obviously.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we have graves
Uh,
and shit, but a lot of people aren't actually in the graves or in where their like shit is set up. Like a lot of bodies are just burnt or thrown away or whatever, and then
Yeah, that's true. Like,
like we
I
just
want
have
my
like
tombstone.
plaques.
Like, I want to get cremated, but I want to get a tombstone because I want to bully people who
Yeah.
come by my grave. I've
Yeah,
decided.
yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
want to get
A motion
cremated and
detector
put
on
in my
yeah,
box.
yeah.
That's
Just
such
start
a
bullying
good
people.
idea.
I want mine to
Like
I would
say,
like
Halloween.
have a
yeah.
tree built, grown
I want
on
my
top of my
tomb to say,
cremations.
my tombstone to say, yeah, I'm dead. So what? Want to cry about it? And then it's gonna be me like them pointing at you. Like that's the loser right there. There he is. Get out of here.
And
You,
just like
bro. Get
zooms
Fucking
in
get
on
out of
Mao's
here.
face.
yeah. Get the
Uh,
fuck out of here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the book
Pass
never
me a
touches
blunt,
on
bitch.
like losing your string.
No. No.
Like
Oh,
I
like
wish that was a thing. Like people losing their
people
strings. Like
freaking out.
And bugging out about it, trying to
like
find it.
they talked about forging strings so you can fuck with
Right.
people,
Yeah.
but
Which
never.
is so fucked up. That's
I
such a
was
shitty
really
thing to do.
I was interested, like, what if, like, the Javi Jack switch of the strings, like, meant that they actually switched
Switch
their
strings?
strings?
Ooh,
Yeah.
like
Like, that was, like,
if the writer would
That would
have
have been
touched on that little dynamic, that would have been.
yeah, then it would have been more of, like, an actual, like, cool sci-fi
impactful.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, holy shit, you can change your string length in, like,
All the rich people are
in that
buying
way.
all the poor people's
Yeah, like, imagine,
strings.
like,
Ooh.
literally.
Damn. That's
But then
such
you
a
Right?
just keep
Wouldn't that be
buying them.
so...
the
Go kill a
morality.
homeless guy
Yeah.
and be like, "Would
Yeah.
you rather have 10 more years of having a good life, or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's exactly it. Like they would
like
literally buy your life out to do that shit, bro.
I mean,
Somebody write
if
this
someone
Justin
That would have been
Timberlake did a
such a
movie
good
like
book.
that.
like
It
no,
was
yeah, for sure. Like if someone gave you $10 million and it's like, hey,
Yeah,
I have 5 years left. Like I'm sure there's a
like you
lot
would
of
have.
people that would like jump on that as like, ooh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would. I mean, so many people kill themselves just so that their family can get their insurance, so that
Yeah.
they can
oh for
live better
sure.
lives. Like
Damn
just
literally,
building
I
stress.
a
can
halfway
imagine so
house
many
and
people
just
doing that.
Ooh, that would have been interesting. The rich would have definitely lived forever as long as they keep making money.
Oh yeah.
And
But you got it. But you have to put some type of stipulation on it, because otherwise, like me and Brian could have 5 years and I could have 80, and every like day we could just keep swapping it back and
No,
forth
no,
to
no,
each
because
other.
then you
You know?
no.
no, but like either way, if you keep swapping, that string will still tick. Like you can't, it won't
Yeah,
increase the
as soon
time
as
that
you
string exists. But like,
yeah, like
so
that.
once you
after
That
swap
five
it,
string
years,
he's
you're
says
dead.
yeah, after five
No,
years,
no,
you're
no,
not going to
no,
be
no,
able to
just
you won't be able to swap to the shorter string, you know, because
Yeah,
5 years is up.
exactly.
but
So like it's like you
Because
with
it's the
5 years
length.
left, and someone just turned 22, and it's like, hey, $10 million though. Obviously,
Yeah.
5 years isn't worth that, but like maybe 10 or so, you know.
$1 million a year,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
10 million a year.
I'd
10 million,
definitely.
yeah, 100 million. That's billionaires that will pay that easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like nothing for a lot of people.
Bezos.
Yeah, Bezos, like Bezos would live to be like thousands.
No, they
Um,
can't live to be thousands in that sense because you
You
still have
just
to be
said
the
that.
length of the string.
no,
If
but
the
like
string says like
no, but yeah, okay, so
no,
you don't understand. So like, if I get my string down to 10 years, I have 10 years left on my string, and I switch that with someone with 80, and then live out those 70 years, bring it down to
See,
10 again, and keep swapping it out for 80 years, you
No,
have potentially to live
No.
forever.
the length of the string
that's what I was
doesn't
talking about.
change like
That
over
stipulation.
time.
Only once. That's how you fix all this. You only can do it once.
No, but who are we to fix it, right? Like that, it's
No,
it's
because
I think
something.
it would just
otherwise you
be
get stupid shit like that going on, and then it's not
no,
as
no, no.
impactful.
I don't think that's it. I don't think it's like an only once thing. I think it's like a rich person could get one that like theirs is like say they only live to like 40 and they're like 30 or something, right? They could switch it with someone has a 70-year long like lifespan. Then when they have that, they can find out someone has like a 90-year long lifespan and switch with that person. You know what I mean? Like that's how you can lengthen it out, but the person can't go like you can't
oh,
lengthen the string like the string itself. So you will end at the end of that 90 years. Like
like
you can only go to the length of the string.
No, for
yeah.
sure. Like
Like the longest string, but you can't live for thousands of years because the string doesn't get that much longer.
No,
Unless
no,
they
but
like figure out
but
This
you
is what
science
the
keep
or
book
some
should have been
shit.
about.
but you
This
keep
is
you
a
keep
Yeah.
way better story.
but you
I
keep
was
swapping
really
out
hoping it
you
was
keep
gonna do
swapping
that.
out your strings though. Like you're not living
Nikki,
to the
Yeah, but you
max
can
of any
only
string.
swap
Like
out
you're
till
swapping
like
Nikki,
the
ownership of
oldest
string.
person.
Take notice, you stupid bitch.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, okay. I'm taking that out. I can't leave that.
No. Leave it in. I condone.
No, but like
I
I do want to bring something else up real quick, sorry.
by all means.
I know that like when people find out that like they have cancer or something, or they find out that they're not going to live very long, that they drastically change their lifestyle, and drastically changing your lifestyle is something that like people don't have like any reason for life anymore, and they kind of give up on life. So I kind of was thinking like, I think, what if the fact that people are changing their lives so drastically is what's causing these people to have the short strings?
She kind of mentions that
Yeah.
in there, but again, she dances on it so like
Yeah.
so lightly, so fucking
Yeah.
whatever that she doesn't even. That's that whole thing she was saying at the end, like just because your short string is the reason why you went out and did all these things versus like the other way around or whatever the dumb shit she was trying to say.
Right.
But then at the end she said it doesn't matter because all it matters is how you spent your time you have left, and if you can look back on it and be satisfied with it, which is that's that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
What if they actively changed, like they were like, it wasn't like so set, you know? You're like, you look at it and you're like, I have 5 years. I guess I gotta eat better or something.
And then it
And it's
changed to like
longer.
10 years.
You know?
Boop, 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 boop.
That'd be
Or-
cool.
It gets harder.
Yeah, it gets it extends, you know, in excitement.
More fibrous.
It's like, oh, I drank that milk and it went
Oh.
up, and then you drink too much of it and you're like, oh, it's going down. Okay,
Actually,
less milk.
oh my god, that would have been so much. Okay, so imagine,
It's like an
fucking
app.
go on another tangent here. Your string, right? You're holding your string, and as you're like smoking, it goes, it just shortens, like it starts flaming off, and you go, oh, okay. And the next day you eat some celery, and it goes, boop, 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 boop. So it shows you how much max years you have left, but also shows you how every action you do every day.
Consequences.
That's
Immediate consequences of your actions.
that's
like
that's
that.
actually pretty facts, right? Like, just the fact that you stop smoking increases your life.
Yeah.
And
that's
but like if
very
you
sad.
continuously smoke, then you're continuously, bringing your
That would
life
have been a better book.
expectancy
There's
down.
another. That's
Yeah.
two books.
There's just
Write this
two
shit
books
down,
right there.
bros. We can
Right
be so
there.
rich.
But like that'd be like tangible evidence on reasons why you shouldn't smoke. And
Yeah, but it's
I don't
so
know,
good though.
But I feel like
Okay. But have you tried smoking?
Have
cigarettes?
tried?
yeah, I've smoked a cigarette
Yeah.
or two, but it ain't my thing.
Yeah. That's lame. Smoking's pretty cool, Abraham. You should pick it up.
What, cigarettes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Campbell's. He's been trying to tell you for years. It's pretty fucking cool, man.
Dude, I always thought the Camel guy was fucking cool as fuck, dude.
Fucking is this his name?
Glasses,
They had
fucking
to make
glasses,
commercials
fucking
look
leather
cool.
Playing
jacket.
pool?
He always has a fucking convertible, playing pool and shit. It's like, damn, I'll grow up and be that fucking guy. Camel and all.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Like
Sweet.
I enjoyed that the exploration of the concept of knowing when you die. Not exactly how, but just when you die. You know exactly how much time you have left to work with. And I thought that was pretty cool.
It's
But,
like that comfort in it. So you would kind of define it more as like a gift than a curse kind of deal.
Yeah, like I wouldn't see it as a bad thing because nothing changes. The only thing that changes is that you know. Like you were gonna die at that point regardless of what you do. And that's what the string is there to show you. Like this is when you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So whether you look at your string or not, you're gonna die on that day that string shows you. It's not saying that the string is killing you. It's just letting you know, hey, this is where your life stops.
Can anybody use the string to kill people though?
That would have been
Kinda
so
long,
funny
be a
because they're
little-
indestructible or indestructible.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
Kills with his own short string.
Yeah.
right. Or if they don't leave fingerprints, you know, because they're obviously from some external
Adrenochrome.
not man-made, you know. It's not somebody on Etsy.
Could you?
dropping them off.
You could probably like tie them together though, right? Why aren't they using these to like, I don't know, hold shit up if they're so indestructible?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
braid
god,
them
you're so
together.
right. They could make bullet vests out of the fucking boxes.
If you like wove it into a nice comfy sweater vest, would that sweater vest be bulletproof?
Yeah, because they said nothing penetrates it.
Yeah, they shot them lasers.
No, it wouldn't.
Definitely laser proof.
Like
Laser-proof. Nice.
like it would definitely stop the bullet, but not the concussion. So
just
If you made
Well,
it
you
to
put
a
wear
stuff
it. Just I just
between
gotta
for
make it
the-
super thick. It's not that
You
hard.
put the
Oh,
stuff
then what's the
between
point?
it.
What's the
yeah.
point of wearing it then?
So it'll be bulletproof and light. It's gonna be a sweater.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be light if you had to make it that fucking thick. Like,
How thick do I have
thick
to make it?
sweater.
Boxes
the
Yeah,
light of
it's just,
it.
it's an extra
Just
thick
a bunch of
sweater.
boxes.
It's gonna be
Boxes
way less
everywhere.
than plate armor for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I'm assuming this thread is like
You know how comfy I would be in the winter, Abraham?
yarn. Like,
Yeah.
like what do we?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
like you know how thick you would have to make yarn to be able to absorb
No,
the.
like,
Oh,
bro,
you
like,
can't make sweaters
look,
that thick.
this is what
Okay,
I
Abraham,
ma-
come on.
this
No,
is
you
literally
can, but you're gonna be
yarn.
like a fucking
Like, look how
meatball, just like
thin
rolling
this
around in
is.
your fucking sweater.
Mogging on bitches as you're walking down the street.
Yeah. I'm wearing your life, bitch.
Abraham, imagine manspreading as you're walking down the street.
Yeah, but
Just,
like,
ooh,
like, oh god, but God forbid the sidewalk gets like a 10% grade, and there you fucking go. Oh, hey,
No,
sway,
imagine
slow
all-
down.
No, imagine
Yeah,
all
then
the
you-
cute grannies crocheting your life vest that are gonna bulletproof life vest.
bro, if I fall down the hill, then I'm gonna be like the boulder in Indiana Jones. Just take fucking
I'm just
everybody
saying, like it would stop the bullet, but the concussion will still grow to your heart.
You're just a stick in the mud, Abraham. No
Listen,
fun allowed around here.
Everything's gonna be
Listen.
fine.
If you want to
How
wear
would
the
you
just-
live if
equivalent,
you had one of those sweaters.
What if
Shut
we
up.
covered the planes in the sweater?
Shut it down, boys. Fun times over.
Fuck times
Dad
over.
Abraham's home.
There'd be no face Abraham.
like I'm just saying,
No face having Abraham.
like they're gonna be like, hey, like yeah, he's dead, but hey, the sweater looks fucking fly.
He's gonna
No
look
da-
great.
No
He
fucking
bounced
damage
off
to
the
his fucking.
concrete. It was so sick.
Listen.
Great tight.
He
The sweater
slammed
might
into the
not
side of a
tear.
wall like a wrecking ball.
The concussion will still kill you.
But the vest will live on.
Yeah, the vest would live on. That's for sure.
Imagine
Okay,
smashing into an orphanage at 30 miles an hour in your wrecking
You're
ball
dead.
suit.
You're
Yeah, who cares?
dead.
I'm gonna die
You're-
anyway. I got a short string. It's somewhere in the vest.
So we're here.
Like,
I'm holding it up with my
Ooh.
hair. All right, back on topic.
okay. No, wait. Before we get back on topic, one last question.
Melt the boxes down.
Let's say you have one day left on your string, right?
Yeah.
And you're an
Okay.
airplane pilot.
Oh no.
You're
Okay.
an airplane pilot, and you lock the fucking door that no one can get in or out.
Yeah.
And you time it just right that you're gonna die up there. I
Yeah.
like,
What if someone just
what's
shoots
gonna
you and
win
then
out?
the
Like, are
plane's
this
still on
like what's
autopilot?
how the string is gonna decide who lives?
Or like suffocates you.
Because like we got long strings back there, living till like
Yeah.
their fucking 90s.
Yeah, they would just
You don't
crash
know.
and then be in a
No,
lot of
what's
pain.
gonna happen is they're gonna check all the boxes after they die, and they're all gonna be short stringers.
Yeah.
Like fate would make it so they were all short stringers. You're right.
Yeah. That's what
On that
would
day,
happen.
Yeah.
And there may be
What
one
if-
person. One guy lived. One guy made it through.
But what if you like handcuff
Yeah,
like
he had the
like
sweater on.
Yeah, he's
one
like, boom, just bounced.
I guess
Damn, that's what happened. That couple that got
Like, yeah, I guess
married
you
and
can't
killed
manipulate
them,
fate,
jumped
like,
off the
like-
bridge a day later. He was wearing the strings. That's how he
I'm-
survived the fucking
Yeah.
fall.
like I'm just imagining a scenario where you handcuff yourself to a long stringer and like get onto a helicopter, but you don't tell the long stringer that today's probably your last day.
Yeah.
No, you
But
know what
like,
would happen?
but fate
the
would
long
probably
stringer
stop
would
that from
lose
happening.
their arm, but they would have
No.
a parachute on.
That guy would get blown out of the helicopter and land into
survive.
like a like a bunch of dolphins would just catch him and like carry him back to sea.
No,
To
but here's the
land.
thing. What would probably happen is that
Wait, but
helicopter
what
would
if-
crash. That guy would live, but in a vegetative state.
No,
He can still be
Yeah,
alive.
like the monkeys in the nearby zone would take care of them. Take
Yeah.
care of him.
drag him back, feed him,
Yeah.
give him a coconut radio and some coconut TV
Yeah.
to watch.
Coconut. Only get like 3 coconut channels.
yeah.
Always the coconut.
It's actually just like a giant coconut with a hole in the middle, and the monkeys are dancing for him. Okay, thinking too hard about this.
No, you
Alright.
change the
Okay.
channel. The whole set of monkeys come behind the TV.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
He
back
always
on track,
likes this
Raquel.
channel. God damn it! Oh, he's taking his wiener out. Damn it! I didn't want to
Alright.
do this channel. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Back on topic. We can cut that part out. What was your thought about the public display of strings. Like, do you think that other people have the right to know?
Disgusting.
Like they talked
Keep it
about.
to yourself, you pervs.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. I ain't trying to see your fucking strings. That's gross, man.
I know it's hella gross. It's like
So
whipping your dick
topical,
out.
guys.
But no one
Like,
needs to know.
There should be a string. Don't ask, don't tell. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
No
I think also,
degenerates
like,
around me.
Like the issue, like obviously this is totally just another super parallel to the issue with like insurance companies, like fucking people over when they have like health issues or whatever.
Oh no.
Thoughts on public display of strings? Go.
Gross. Keep that shit inside. I don't want to see your fucking string. It's the same way I feel about people's feet. I don't want to know too much about you at once. I don't want to see your feet in public either. Wrap that shit up.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought. Like, you don't go up to someone and think, like, I wonder how big their feet are.
Yeah,
you know?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're a normal human.
I mean,
not
yeah,
a
that's true.
degenerate.
No one's ever asked.
You only need to know when you're, buying them gifts. That's all. The only time.
Don't put that in my head. I don't want to know when you die.
Yeah, I know. I
That's not
guess
fair.
that's so true. Like, that's such a personal thing. It's like, hey, do you think you'll commit suicide one day? Like, it's just kind of like,
Well, check my string here. I don't know. But probably not.
Yeah. I kind of feel like the only reason they posted it and like people even got to that point was because people were like, what the fuck is this? And then now, like, your shit just was online now.
Yeah, that's true. But also, I mean, everyone would have done it at once, so your shit would have been buried. So, like, good luck finding it. There was millions and millions of people posting pictures, so, like...
True.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Walls were flooded.
Yeah, exactly. But then I guess you could, like... Yeah. I mean, it does suck for the people who all the shit just showed up at once, because, like... You could have lost your string, you know what I mean? You could have threw away that box.
Yeah. It's very true.
You wanted to know, but your neighbor stole your box because he thought it was an Amazon package.
I wish the book would have touched on, like, the fuck if you lose that motherfucker? Like,
yeah.
Were you automatically assumed to be a short string? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. If you never saw it, you never had the chance to see it, but you really wanted to. And some porch pirate just stole it because he thought it was like an Amazon package.
What if that was like a thing that wasn't like pranking people, was like part of the book?
That's a shitty prank.
Yeah, it's a horrible
prank.
Imagine if like the reason the person's string is short is because they were pranked into thinking it was long.
And they ended up killing themselves?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would that be manslaughter or murder?
Oh, nothing.
No, there's something for tricking someone into killing themselves. You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
You can't just get away with that.
You have to get in trouble. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, but you can't get away with that.
Yeah, but prove it.
That chick got arrested for telling her boyfriend to get back in her car.
Yeah.
And he committed suicide. She got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
She went to jail.
Good for
Big boy jail.
Yeah, big boy jail.
Person.
I think they made like a Lifetime movie about it.
Did they? Interesting.
At least a Netflix movie for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is Lifetime still relevant? Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they had that one really good movie last year called. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I remember that. Well, seriously,
I was waiting for it. I was like, no, I know what's happening.
Or can't forget about. Woo.
Yep,
know, right?
that one was
The Christmas movie,
crazy,
you know?
like,
Oh, the
crazy.
Christmas
That was, like, a while
movie.
ago. A while ago, bro.
Bringing up the old ones because there's no good new ones.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
imagine.
You just can't
like,
fake living longer though.
Yeah.
well, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
get around that.
I mean,
You could
unless
pay.
you're Michael
You could get
Jackson.
like a body double though, and like
Like-
have him go around and be you.
Be Avril Lavigne.
That'd be kind of funny. Like show up to your own, like have your imposter show up to your funeral.
Interesting.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Um,
I thought of something and I completely forgot.
so we would get like celebrities doing like, hey, we're in this together, and as they show their super long string in their mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be like another
we're
like
like-
Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, like
Yeah.
like a whole season, just on that. Yeah,
Just
but
like
like
your normies.
I
I don't
heard
think
that
we're
like
anything alike.
this person has a short string, so
We're all just like The Rock.
we are.
Ooh, did you see that fake tweet?
Sit there.
Rock?
With his 8-inch neck be like his fucking maximum 100-year string.
Fucking make him president, because according to stringology, you gotta have a long string in order to do anything.
I kind of agree with that.
You agree with
I
that?
would- Yeah, kind of.
Interesting.
You want some crazy short stringer flying off the handle, blowing up the world? No way. Fuck the consequences if I'm gonna die. If I know I'm gonna die in a year.
How relatable
Oh,
is
but
that
like-
to current?
Yeah.
Oh my
that's,
God,
Like hella
so funny.
relatable.
You look at people and you say, "You got 4 more years, buddy."
You gonna make it out? Ugh.
Actually, I was
Yeah, like,
thinking
but, like-
about Putin, because like that was what we thought was happening. We're like, I have a feeling that he has like cancer, and that's why he started the war. It was like because he just feels like he has nothing left to.
He wants a unified.
Yeah, he
Russia.
wants to do that
Yeah.
before he dies.
So you agree? No short stringers in positions of power.
I don't know. I mean,
like,
I guess
if
they
if
honestly
they're
like.
gonna-
Yeah, you agree. I
Like
get
if-
it. Yeah, you're right.
No,
It's a
if-
great
if-
position to have.
I honestly kind of
No,
feel
like,
like they
if,
shouldn't look at their strings. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like if he's gonna live out his term, then I don't see the problem.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like we're,
but,
like,
But-
we're,
like,
we're,
if he
we're
dies
only
in 10
electing him for
years-
4. Yeah, like we're only electing him for 4 to 8 years, and
Yeah.
he's gonna die in 10. Like what? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not start? You start a war that you're not gonna see finish. So well, yeah, fuck it.
I don't think a lot of people
Why not?
go into it like that. I think they
I
feel like they
mean-
want to end things in a positive way before,
But you
so
just
that they
said
have like a
Putin's
good
got
legacy.
cancer, so he's
well,
starting a war.
Putin's a different country and a different kind of people.
No,
Yeah.
how he's like it's the same thing. You told me if he wouldn't if he if what it's all a short string he wouldn't have started the war sooner.
No, I definitely think he would have. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. But then, like,
Get him out
if
of there.
you have like,
Get him out of there.
get out of here,
Jesus, get your disease-ridden body out of here, Grandpa.
disgusting.
But they're not. Like he might be, but they just got short strings.
Get him out of here. That's disgusting. Don't show your disgusting short strings on my face. Ew.
Like
Don't try to hit me with that.
Yeah. Boing, boing, boing. Get out of here.
Plenty of juice
That's
left
actually
in
a good
this.
point. Like,
Disgusting stringlets just can go fucking kill themselves for all I
you
care.
know what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you fucking did. I'm convinced. Fuck them all.
Yeah, see?
No.
Like,
What I
if
think is
had a
really
short
funny-
string, I'd fucking,
Get him out of here.
No, Seth, the only 2 of us that aren't, locked down by a ball and chain. We're both short strings. Are we going on that Tinder app and just banging down the row?
Nah, I have no interest in that. But,
Sick.
Yeah.
like, if I don't do that now, like I probably wouldn't do it. Like I would have to have a desire to do that now, and because like you're just living out your desires, so I have no desire to do that. But that being
Is that
said,
a threesome on your bucket list, then?
there is that what's the name of that dating site that they did?
Short stringers or like
Oh yeah, it was like straight stringers.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Website.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Seth.
Yeah.
Saying you're not getting on that and just,
slamming.
You wouldn't
speed
go on-
dating.
On Love Island, Short Stringers edition.
Sure.
Oof.
Who cares? Have you have herpes?
Yeah,
True.
right. Well, it would be
Nah, but
That
I
is
wouldn't want to.
true.
I wouldn't want to live with herpes though. So.
Well, you're not gonna live with it.
It
Okay,
only
but-
bothers you when it flares up.
What about? Okay, maybe that's too gross. But AIDS. In that that's fine.
Like,
Oh
nah,
god,
like,
there's
see,
so
that's the
many
thing.
people to
Not gonna
die
live with
from. But yeah, I mean, I
Like,
guess if
well,
you're gonna
like,
die within like a year, it might not
Depends
be
how short
too
my
bad.
string is, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like if I have
Well,
10 years
okay,
to live,
okay.
like that's still a decent life.
Okay, but what happens when you get to the 2-year mark? You get 2 years left.
I had 2 years left. Like, I don't know. I hope I have all my ducks in order and this, that, and the other. I don't know.
You're not gonna go propagate. Leave some little Abrahinos behind.
Ooh, see that's the angle you needed, Brian. I would leave my seed everywhere.
I'm saying, you know,
Like, that's-
that doesn't happen by
that's-
holding hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like
Disgusting.
to fuck just to fuck. No. But to leave my seed all over
My
the
seed.
boy.
dude.
Abraham,
I
can you
would
say
go
that again?
to
But
every fucking leave.
add
my
more
seed.
emphasis to seed.
Oh god.
Dude, I would go country by country, leaving my seed at least once.
No, more
and moving on.
emphasis.
Sorry. Leaving my
He would
seed.
Genghis Khan that shit.
Yeah, I'd fucking
Leaving my seed.
Abraham in the it'd be Abraham in the fucking how many countries are there? 201 sons? Yeah, that'd be fucking me.
You don't have money. Do you have money to travel the world like that right now?
I'd rob a bank
Still
and
have
see
fucking
how
Mustang.
fucking far I get. Like I don't understand.
Just put floaties on it. I'll
No,
drive.
he would make a
I'll drive
YouTube
it.
channel. He makes a YouTube channel out of it, and people
Fucking
are like
around the
sending
world.
him
Yeah.
money for.
Yeah, like you told me they
Travels.
wouldn't fucking like jump on that shit. Fuck yeah.
See,
All right.
come and do your time.
So line up, ladies.
All right, well now we can talk about being 22 and getting the box. Do you think that like you're ready for that at that age? Like she just knows people that have come to like a point in their lives at the age of 22
Maybe that's
where
when,
they're like
you
met
know.
with this whole idea of being an adult. I mean, that's when you graduate from college. If
Yeah, I
you
was
go
gonna say
directly.
that's probably when she graduated from college.
Yeah. She said, I think she went to like Harvard and Columbia. I don't know. Some
Yes.
Columbia
college.
University. And she has a bachelor's from Harvard and a master's from Columbia. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Color
Nerd.
me
Yeah.
impressed.
Go read a book. Go get
Go-
go get another
Go
fucking
read an
degree,
anime.
you fucking
you
nerd.
fucking- read a manga, bro. Like, become not nerd. Oh, no, it's a dork.
It's all- Wow.
Raquel, what's your next question?
Dropping hard.
Shut the
dropping
fuck
hard
up. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, next question. Oh yeah, speaking about the presidents again, the thoughts on the speech from the short stringer about like people dying in presidency.
Sounded like a lot of cope to me.
I thought it was a really good speech.
Christ.
Honestly, it moved me, but then it's like those guys also didn't know they were gonna die, and
Yeah,
that's kind of a
exactly.
different thing to like add in there.
Yeah,
There's a different mindset.
you put in Lincoln. That dude got assassinated. It's not exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like he knew that was coming.
Lincoln.
Exactly.
Leave Lincoln alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
uh,
I do like that they didn't let him, like the Hollywood part of it didn't like have him still become president. I did
Yeah.
like that.
I like. So speaking of that, I like that you really think President Rollins is not gonna make it, or he's gonna get booted out, and it just doesn't happen. He just keeps
Yeah.
going, which is honestly probably the most realistic thing that's happened in this
Yeah.
book. Is
Yeah.
that a bunch of just because a bunch of people cry about it online doesn't actually mean jack shit in the real world.
Yeah. Although
So
he
she-
might
she
not
got
get a
that
second
spot on.
term, right? He didn't get a second
That's
term because of that.
that's also
but-
pure cope on her end.
Yeah. For sure.
I was like, yeah, I was like, they're gonna something stupid's gonna happen, and they're
he's gonna get assassinated like Lincoln. Oh, what a twist.
just oh my god, just the
I thought he
this
was
book
gonna
is
like
so
live in
like
jail or something, maybe, but
this book is so naive at times. It makes me so
Yeah.
mad at how like stupid naive this book is, where she's like, we started a movement online. This it's gonna change the world. Like, bitch, we have Twitter in this world. It doesn't work.
I
What
know.
are you doing?
The only thing
We
it's
don't need
successful at is
strings.
getting people.
I was like, having a ton
fired
of
about
voices,
it.
all it does is make noise. It
does
doesn't
that
make
mean?
change necessarily.
Her argument is like people like a subplot to this book is that Twitter matters in the real world.
Yeah,
She
it's
tries to
weird.
drive that home a lot. It's kind of annoying.
5,000 retweets, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a really hard time too with the whole like Moira being like, no, I really
Moira.
need to go to this event. What is it?
Oh my god.
And,
No,
and
sorry,
it's like, we
go ahead.
literally have a whole day planned for this shit.
Yeah.
Why are we going to an event to like where you're not even needed there? You just are gonna
not
go
really.
there. Like she literally would just be another face in the crowd. I just was like, why are you giving that up? Like, why are you giving up a day of
selfish.
memories of like planning shit together, doing something
Yeah.
that you wanted to do and you're like looking forward to doing, you know? And it's just like, it just felt so like, and then Nina just being like, oh, and then now I'm gonna surprise you with the perfect other way of everything. And it's just kind of, it was just like, what? Like, you just totally disrespected your partner and
Yeah.
the choices that you guys made together because you're having a fit over this. It just,
I mean, but then she was like, she used the short stringer card, the race card, and the women card in the same argument. And then Nina and then Nina goes, "You're right."
Stringer.
Even though I'm like, no, did she use the gay card? I don't think she did actually.
Gate,
But
no, she used woman card, black card,
women card,
short stringer
black card,
Yeah.
short stringer card. She didn't use the gay card. She should have.
I
Would
don't
have
think
been really
she used the
funny.
gay card. But yeah.
Yeah. And then Nina goes, "You're right. Like, sorry. Remember before where I was saying like all these there's a bunch of arguments in the books, but they're all one-sided.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like the main one where
That
Nina
was the
just
one
goes,
that literally
you're right.
pissed me off. I was like, there's
You're
no
okay.
fucking way. Yeah.
It's it's not our wedding we're planning for. You're not gonna die in 8 years. You know what I mean? None of that stuff going on. You're right. Go to
Yeah.
go to another protest, the fourth one you've gone to this month.
Yeah.
Like and you say that there's gonna be one next month, like next week. Just go to that one.
Yeah, right?
You don't
Like,
need to go to this one.
it bothered me so much. I'm like, really? To go to a like, I understand like wanting to stand up and have your voice out there, all that shit, feel like there's like reason for your life or something, but the fact of like literally giving up something that you only would do once in your life, and you know for sure you're only gonna do it once in your life.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it just pissed me off. Yeah.
And it's not like it was. Yeah, she just wanted it an afternoon, and she wouldn't even give it to her.
Yeah. I just thought it was so disrespectful.
And then Nina apologized.
I know.
Yeah,
She was the
great.
one that like brought her a cake and said that she's sorry and like, let's get married. Just like
Tomorrow.
you know, or whatever,
It's
Monday or whatever.
Chocolate,
It's just
chocolate.
Yeah. Damn, I
Bro,
was chocolate.
I don't know. Like, it was just whatever at that point.
Yeah, you just want to get the book over and done with.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think
Like, I don't know. Like, it's like I understand the modern need to like, there's different. I just don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, I don't give a fuck. Just shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my way. I just want to be entertained at this point.
You just want to push her over in your own book.
It's like, bitch, get the fuck out of the way. I don't care.
Push.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes me horrible, that makes me horrible. But like, I don't.
I mean, there isn't really another character in this book that I would push over Myra to go hang out with. Like, I would keep pushing them over until I was out of the book. Go. Yeah.
get out of the way.
10 minutes looking at Ben's drawings and then.
Like, cause like, yeah, like you
too.
said, like no character in the moment, like
I didn't
tried
hate
to
Hank
argue their
bring it shot.
He had
Hank
like
was cool,
2
but like,
chapters.
even he was. Yeah.
He's
to
in
me,
season
Hank
2.
and Ben
You
were
get
the
2
same
chapters of
fucking
Hank.
person, I don't know.
Yeah, basically. Who cares?
I don't know. It was like, I honestly like, so I thought it was the whole Hank being like that person that like, you know, saves the president's life, even though he's a sword stringer. I thought it was really interesting that they didn't go into that more. Like, no one did state anything like that. They just kind of stuck on her being a sword stringer. But so I do appreciate not going into that cliche, but it was super cliche itself. The fact that he's like, and I had this feeling, and I just walked, and I just used my natural doctor powers.
My doctor powers that all doctors have.
Walk up in front of this person and save someone else's life with my own life. It was just like kind of like, really, like you knew that person was there, and I mean maybe you could feel it because you knew your string was short and you probably were coming to an end soon, but like because he didn't know the exact day at that point, but still,
yeah,
they
do.
Like,
yeah.
It was still just kind of like, and something just was in me that had me go towards that person. It's just kind of like,
whatever it was in him should have been in the guy who was almost president's security, who didn't see someone pull over the gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Pull out a gun, shoot him, and then it wasn't supposed to be you. And she screams into the sky.
Like she locked eyes with Hank and then pulled the trigger. It's like,
I know.
It wasn't supposed to be.
He's not faster than a gun, like being shot. So like she obviously had to see that he was there.
See, this is what I'm saying. Don't let short stringers have guns either. Take those away.
So maybe
I do
have
kind of
a fucking metal detector, guys. Most.
I do like I like in the beginning of the book, when the short stringers like commit those 2 mass shootings, and then she's like, ooh, those what she's like, those conservatives are jerking themselves off because they can finally blame someone else besides them, and then later on in the book they're like, they're judging us before they even get to know us. They just think we're all violent. I'm like, oh, damn, bitch. How does it feel? How does it fucking feel?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Has it? Yeah, but oh my god. Oh, and jumping back. Speaking of that fucking speech, did you like that the president was like, or the president, whatever, the candidate, Wes Johnson was like, short stringers are now one of the new oppressed people, but not as oppressed as gay people. Please, like, don't get that mistaken.
Yeah, don't put them.
Yeah, keep them. They're there. We're here. Don't forget that.
Even though, like, I understand that, the smaller number, but, still, I remember that.
It doesn't seem like it should be it should seem like there should be more short stringers than gay people in the world.
It was the other way around. There was more short stringers. That's what I'm saying. He's like, although the numbers aren't comparable, like we can't.
How so though? You're a bigger marginalized group.
I think it was 15%.
No, I know. He was saying that the gays are the minority in this example, because now there's way more short stringers than they are.
That doesn't make it. I get it. That logic doesn't make sense because now there's a bigger chunk of the population that is getting marginalized immediately, like overnight. So that should be your new. You know what I mean? That doesn't make. If anything, that would put them down.
Like,
I don't know.
Now no one cares that you're gay. They just
the short string. Who cares? Yeah, who cares about that?
Exactly.
How long is that string?
We got time to care.
Damn.
I think the whole like defining the like who needs to be marginalized or like who is marginalized and how we should feel about it is just such a like an odd thing, just in general. Like I understand that racism can create issues, but I also understand that people are ethnocentric, so they feel like their culture is the best no matter what, and you're used to what you're around, and it's uncomfortable to be around people. Yeah.
Brazil,
like
Brazil number one. Brazil.
Brazil number one.
Brazil number one.
Brazil. No, like for sure, like you feel like everyone kind of feels like their perspective is the right perspective, and really we shouldn't be saying like, no, you can't be racist anymore. We should just be like, you shouldn't
You're
be a
saying-
dick just because
we-
you feel like other people aren't the same as you.
I agree, Raquel. We should encourage more racist attacks on minorities. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
No,
I was
the
gonna say,
opposite.
that's a weird and long way of saying
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. Like, I don't.
Saying you shouldn't act on your feel. That's what we should express. Is like, you may
Yeah,
feel
express
weird
how
about
much we
stuff,
hate
but you
minorities
shouldn't
and believe they should be beaten physically. I agree.
Yeah, well, because like I think the whole like putting people into like the whole like, oh, they're marginalized, this and that, is that people then want to feel unique, and so there's like this weird aspect of like wanting to be part of like a group of people that have some reason in life, such as
people
protesting
wanna be
and shit
fucking
like
special.
that. There's
That's
just
it.
like having some kind of reason and wanting to be part of a group that I think people just push it way too far. I don't know how.
People want to be special. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those
So-
guys are dying though.
Yeah, it's hella uncomfortable. It's so weird. All of the funerals at the end of the book, I'm like,
No, there should have been. Honestly, that's another thing, because I was like, a lot of these short stringers have been alive for too long. Some of these fuckers need to die already. Because Hank died, and then nobody dies. The whole fucking
because
book
he
until
was
the
a
end.
super
just in
short
this
stringer.
particular
They
group.
were kind of short
Nah.
stringers.
More should have been getting killed
Yeah.
off left and right.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it was weird.
I thought the book was gonna kill off Amy when she was going to go meet Ben in the park, where she stopped and she looked at the building and she was like, "I'm never gonna live here. I have to move past this place or whatever." I thought she was gonna cross the street and get hit by a fucking truck, and that would
Really?
have immediately turned around my opinion on this book. This book would have got a 10 out of 10.
Or people get
Or
hit
like-
by buses.
What if she got hit by the guy playing that song on his book?
Mank, mank. That would have been really good.
That would have been
Yeah,
good.
we got a few points for that.
Yeah, because this book played it so safe. I don't know. I was like, come on, just shock me out of nowhere, please. This would have been
No,
awesome.
yeah, no, 100%. Because I was telling Brian this earlier, but I was like halfway through the book, and I was like, now that she knows that like Ben has only like 14 years left, she really shouldn't look at her box, because what if she finds out that she has the exact amount of time left, and then she realizes like, oh no, she's actually gonna die by getting hit by a car, like in the car with him getting hit by another car, and that's how they die. Then like that
Yeah.
would like really fuck shit up for her, because then she wouldn't want to have kids or anything. I was like, no, at this point she shouldn't look at the box. And then that's literally what happened at the end, and I'm like, wow. So she had the exact same idea, like, oh, what if she ended up dying? Yeah, that would be a good. And then Nina has that whole conversation, like, if she had looked in her box, I wouldn't have gotten these 2 children. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
this is like so, like, yeah, it was a plot twist or whatever at the end, but it was also like, I totally guessed it halfway through the book without even trying.
I didn't see. I think once she was like, I'm never gonna look at my box. I was like, she's a short stringer, immediately. That's
Yeah.
how it always is. I don't know why I didn't see her dying with Ben. I should have seen that coming. That's pretty hilarious, actually. It would have been more funny if it was like, if she would have looked and was like, oh my god, at the same time as Ben, we're gonna die together, and then he ends up
Yeah.
like murdering her.
Yo,
Just like
for
strangles the shit out of her. That's how she dies.
That would
And then
be
he dies
so
again.
interesting.
Yeah, huge. Double suicide.
Yeah, that would have
see
been
that.
sick.
I do want to say though, it really pissed me off how much she was freaking out over the 14 years thing. She's like, oh my god, only 14 years. And I was like, bro, have you never had a pet before? Like, you still love your pet even though they're
Yeah.
only gonna live literally that long. Like, shit fucking kills you and it sucks, but like, you still, like, you don't regret that shit,
Right.
So it's like, for me, it was like, it bothered me so much that she had such a hard time with it. I mean, I understand like having kids and not wanting to leave your kids like parentless, but
It's like
still,
super on board immediately with having kids.
they got married like a month after dating, bro.
Yeah.
Or like engaged
didn't-
or whatever.
I didn't like that she talks about. She goes, I on my first date, I imagined my whole lives with these guys, and if I can't see marrying them, then, and that I don't like that nobody goes,
Red
yo, that's kind of
flag.
fucking, that's not good. You shouldn't do that. Like that's bad.
She tries to like paint it
Yeah.
like, it's so. Isn't that
I don't
Like,
have.
romantic?
so
He's not
so
breaking my
unhealthy.
fantasies, so he must be wonderful. And then it's
Oh
like
my
she's sitting on
God.
the curbside, and then the bike goes by. She's like, "That's the reason I need to be with him because of a
Ugh.
guy on a bike playing a song." I'm like, bro, you got fucking problems that you need to deal with before getting in a serious relationship. Like,
It's just random.
Christ,
killed me.
not good.
Maybe she was really hot and then he stuck it out. But
Well, another thing this stupid fucking book does is that it never explains what anybody looks like. And I know it does that shit on
Oh,
purpose so
yeah.
you can like
We only
self-describe,
know that
except
there's a black girl.
for Moira. Moira
Yeah.
it goes, that book is, it's like I'm not gonna describe how anyone looks, but I have to tell you guys she's black or I
Oh, and Javi's
I don't have I
Hispanic.
can't use her.
Javi's
Then who
Hispanic,
is?
but Javi.
And Javi, yeah, exactly. It's so stupid. Javi.
No, they did say Anthony Rollins has his hair like slicked back or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but they don't really go into skin like what does Ben look like?
No. I thought.
I don't think they ever described what Ben
Yeah,
looked
they
like.
never described him. I imagine like a basic white guy with dark hair.
Oh, like an architect, just a regular old
Yeah.
architect dude.
Exactly.
like Ted Mosby, but probably like heavier.
If
Oh, I
if,
didn't
if,
imagine
if this
him
was
heavy.
if they turn this into a movie, he would be like, he
You guys picture him kind of fat?
no.
Like a fat friend.
Well,
I pictured him lanky, honestly.
That's how you're picturing. But if there was
Like
if there
tall
was a
and
movie
lanky.
adaptation to this, he would be like Chris Hemsworth with glasses, and that would be his. He's a nerdy, just ripped dude. Oh, nobody. Oh, the women just.
No one
I am so
likes
nerdy.
me
Women
'cause I
hate
have a
me.
short skirt.
Here I am. Oh, my drawing, my doodles. The ladies hate it.
Oh, that's good.
Right, Seth?
All right.
All right.
Let's go on to the next one. Let's see if we can rouse them up.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not.
Abraham.
I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
I'm awake.
He's awake, guys. All right. We're getting towards the end, so we're gonna talk about characters you relate to, and then we'll go into character you hate and character you kind of like, and that's where we'll go.
All right. Can
Seth,
I go
start us
first?
up.
All right,
Sure.
cool.
Please do.
Relate to none.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What was the first part of the question?
hate and kind of okay liking.
Oh, relate to none, hate all. There you go. Like I don't know.
You didn't like
I
any
wasn't invested-
character.
No, not really.
Define any.
Okay, well, which one did you hate the most? Like, which one irked you so much that you just were like, I really don't want to read about this person?
When your chapter came up, you just went like,
all this lesbian action, and I'm this soft. Jesus.
I know, right?
you did nothing.
There's only
going.
one moment, like she's like, and I kiss her, my
Yeah.
wife. She's a woman.
And we turn off the lights. Or
Then we
something
turn
like
the
that.
lights off. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
I got no boners the whole fucking book. That's a downside.
And she mentions like, she's like, we haven't had sex because she's so depressed, and then that's it.
So
Yeah.
Like,
so
damn,
That was
sad.
great.
Be for your woman.
That's how we end this
Put
conversation.
it out.
Put out.
Give me some. My
Show me
God.
something, Topanga.
So which one did you hate the most, Abraham?
Hate the most? Like I didn't hate any of them. Like more than the others. Just like it's like
Yeah.
these like I wouldn't be friends with any of these people. I don't think. Like,
Yeah. It's exactly what I think.
Not even Leah.
No, they all
which one's Leah
suck.
again?
She's
Leah's
the one that got
the
pregnant
main-
with the twins.
The baby factory? Ugh.
Yeah.
No, because that's just fucking weird. I'm sorry. You can like.
I didn't think that was
Like
weird.
It wasn't her brother's sperm they used. They used her.
Yeah,
No,
they
no, I
used
know, but like, I don't know, like
It's not.
I thought that was really sweet because like that's the
Yeah.
only way to pass their genes down. You know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sure.
I thought that was pretty sweet.
Okay, yeah,
I
that
don't know,
was
but like
emotional. Nice.
Besides that, what else did she have going on? She wasn't a character. She
Yeah,
was just
she
the
was just
pregnant
kinda
lady
like-
in the back.
yeah, like I'm not gonna like be friends with her just because she did something sweet. Like it's just
Is she the one that they were saying was hot and should go on the show?
No, that was like
No, that was
Catherine or
Chelsea
something.
or
She wasn't a
something?
character. She wasn't a character either.
She was like the
Same
tan
thing with
one.
the gay Broadway guy. Terrell.
yeah.
He wasn't a
Terrell,
character either. He was just background noise.
Yeah, there was a lot of hey, this character ran into this character, and this character ran into this character. I was like,
so
okay.
ham-fisted. Oh my god.
Everything was so heavy.
yeah. There was
like,
there was no Abercrombie for sure.
no, that's
Can't all be
absolutely
that
for
good.
sure. I honestly want to reread those books now, just so I can like start fresh. On like, oh, this is what really good writing is. That's right. You know.
Did we see when those are coming out?
It's like
So someone look into that. Someone make a note. Someone look into those books.
Oh,
See when the
yeah,
next
I could
sequel's
look.
coming out.
I don't. What is he starting a new trilogy?
I don't know.
We finished the trilogy.
Wait, no, don't
Trilogy.
I'm sorry, don't sidetrack. Let's finish.
I was just gonna write it down.
My bad.
Okay,
I'm
so-
sorry.
so-
Something,
So your favorite
something that Hank did that I did like is
Ja?
no, that fucking
That was pretty rad.
sassy Latino woman. At least I envisioned her as a sassy Latino woman. It's like my daughter told me not to look, but I looked anyway, so I know she's gonna be fine.
Oh,
And,
the one with the,
yeah.
the girl with the pink tips.
Yeah, but like she ends up getting like her lung. I wish we would have
Yeah.
followed her at least for a chapter.
I know.
And,
That would
'cause
have been interesting.
That's one thing she like her little character development moment is like when she went to go see the grave because they eat.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Not the
she's
grave,
my
but
favorite
the place
character.
where he died. Yeah. She was the
Yeah.
chillest, honestly.
Yeah, she was the chillest. I would have hung out with her.
Yeah, I probably.
I didn't
New
respect
lungs,
the mom
breathing.
for looking.
She's gonna
I
start
didn't
running
respect the
a
mom
mile.
for looking,
Hell
but I
yeah.
also did respect that she kept it a secret, though.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. If you're gonna look,
Yeah.
don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
she gets to look like the chill, calm mom. It's like, mom, like you didn't even
is
stress
not-
when I was in the hospital at all. Like mi
Yeah.
hijita, es que ya yo sabía que tú ibas a estar bien. No te preocupes.
Yeah.
I go, hijita.
Don't think that would have gave it away eventually. You're like,
Oh no,
your
for
dad
sure.
was
Like you're
laying there,
thinking
and
back,
you're just like,
that fucking bitch knew.
I mean, but I'm sure that was a big comfort to her that she didn't have to help her mom, who was also freaking out. She could also just deal with herself.
True.
You know what I mean? So it didn't hurt. And in that aspect, it wasn't done for selfish reasons. Or I mean, maybe it was done for selfish reasons, but it wasn't. It was done out of love for sure. Definitely shouldn't go and
Yeah.
tell her and then be like, "Don't worry about it. We'll get out of here."
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
Let's go kill some guy. We'll get those lungs.
Yes, so. Yeah.
yeah. So that's everyone's favorite character.
Yeah, fair.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who'd you hate the most this way?
Oh, the writer.
It's so hard to pick.
Yeah.
No one who.
The one who
Worst
put me
Yeah,
through
they're all equally as bland and fucking gross.
It's the writer and then the guy at Barnes and Noble who said we should read this book.
Yeah, right?
Well, maybe that guy.
No, he was a
No,
nice
that guy's a little higher. That guy's a little
Yeah,
higher.
he's a little higher. He can't help it if
Yeah.
he likes simple books. You know what I mean?
Oof, that's awful. Don't say that.
Some people like simple books. What do you
Oh,
mean?
don't. That's so mean.
I wish I could finish this book on like the Invisible City. So anything else?
Invisible Cities is the best book
Oh,
we've ever read.
that was.
And
one
I'll
of the
fight
best
anybody
ones.
who.
Yeah,
who-
you guys
says
gotta
otherwise.
actually read that shit.
yeah.
Get big brained IQ'd already.
I do give it credit. It was called The Invisible City, and it felt like I couldn't see the book.
He didn't see a single city.
I didn't see shit anywhere.
Okay, Brian, your turn.
I
Oh,
kinda
character
like
to relate
the
to.
one... Oh yeah, so who you relate to?
Nope, nobody.
Okay, next.
Nobody.
It was kind of cool for the 2 minutes where Jack beat people up and got away with it.
Oh, I mean, he
Uh,
punched one guy.
2,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Or was it just the one guy and the other guy ran off?
I don't remember.
Oh,
It
it's
was
2 of
like
them.
they were just like, he's like, stop, and they're like, okay, jeez.
Jeez.
Oh
my
Yeah.
God.
And then they walked separated.
He's like, stop.
Stop.
I have a question. Would you switch your strings?
If I would, I wouldn't be a little bitch about it. My
Right.
I know,
God.
right?
Why was
Seriously.
why
He's still
was
gonna die.
Javi so upset? Like, you got what you wanted. Who cares what? Once you give away your string, you can't be mad at what somebody else
And I
does
was
with
like,
it.
if I were Jack, I would have been like, man, shut up. Like, just
Yeah.
either, like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go disappear after like 5 years, because that's what the calculations say I need to do, and then fucking live my life in fucking Barbados or something. Just fucking do your best, dude. I'm leaving. I'm out. It's not
I
my
did
job
really-
to fix them.
No.
I
live
just
your
couldn't
life.
stand
Oh,
how he was
no.
like, I had no purpose in life the past 5 years, and now I have purpose again because I can use
After my
this
friend
letter
died.
and do something about Javi. I'm like, bro, like, why did you go from like the guy that was put in this shitty situation because of family to now you're putting yourself in a shitty situation? Now I just hate you. like,
Like, I mean,
no one acts like they actually have any kind of control, and it pisses me off.
like Chet Hanks, did his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
White Boy
exactly.
Summer was amazing.
That was the only moment where I was like, even that was like, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna like beat up some dudes. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Then he like hits one of them, and they're like, ooh.
Oh, my tummy.
My Tom. I can't believe you actually hit me.
Bro.
Consequences for my actions. Let's leave.
We were just goofing.
We were just gonna take some money, that's all.
Damn, bro. We just
Yeah.
wanted to rob you. Come on.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't bang a Javier. before he
I
left is
know. What a
I'm really
waste.
surprised they didn't go for it. I thought they were. I thought they were
Such
gearing
a
up for
waste.
it.
It was just like
I
sitting there.
guess
like, you
the
just
Latino
fucking-
card was enough, right? They didn't want to like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Right.
two minority
Two.
queers, like that's too.
I know, right? That would've
Whoa,
been
Abraham, I
way
don't think
too
you can
much.
say it like that.
No, it's it's part of the LGBTQ. Queer.
Yeah, I don't like how much stank you put on that word.
There's no steak.
Two alphabet
Someone
couples.
grab,
Oh.
someone grab
little
the steak
aggressive.
meter. We'll get to the bottom.
It's a
We'll get
little
to the
it's a
bottom
little
of this.
aggressive.
I don't know. I think that's. I feel like you need a little bit of stank on it, right?
No, that's too much stank and becomes a slur. You gotta be careful. It's
Yeah,
a fine line.
that's true. That's very true.
Oh, hey,
It's very
for
true.
those who I offended.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of related to Ben because I ignore red flags, but I can't fix plumbing, so he lost me at that part. But
No, like it was nice when he realized, like, yeah, my bitch that said she loved me didn't even fucking touch me, like, at all, and like so like
Oh yeah.
I did appreciate that little bit of growth, but like
It's
how
not enough.
he didn't handle that in the moment. It's like, the fuck, you just gonna leave because like I'm gonna die in like 15 years? Like, holy shit, woman.
That's what I was saying,
Fucking
man.
go.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna stop you. Fucking go. Get the fuck out of here. Like I would not make
Yeah.
that nice at all. Like
oh yeah.
Fuck you, B. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, too much light.
like get,
Oh
like,
yeah,
get
that's
fucking gone.
that's a thing.
Why did I do that? We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good now.
Okay, then most hated and one that you're kind of okay liking. Brian.
Who?
Hated the most female couple.
What
Maybe
would
the
you hate
businessy
Nita
one.
for? That's the businessy one.
Uh,
Why do you hate?
That's the businessy one.
Nina. Yeah, Nina is.
Yeah.
Amy was
Oh,
the
no.
Amy was a school teacher.
Yeah.
I was the one that was going to work, and it was like, no one wants to write about other things but the strings,
Yeah.
guys.
That
Yeah.
was Nina.
That was Nina.
Poof.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't care about my articles. Just because I feel like it would be exhausting to talk to her in any capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But bro, she scours Twitter 24/7.
Yeah.
I thought that was Moira that did that.
No, I think they both did it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in this book.
Yeah, for some reason
uses
has
Twitter.
some thing with Twitter.
Just 2 Reddit accounts.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then I guess Ben, middle-aged white guys.
Yeah, middle-aged. Yep. Architects, you know.
Apparently, he had good credit too, because he fucking took care of shit before he was dying.
True.
House.
Yeah, true.
Well, he was an architect, so you assume he was getting paid.
That would be nice.
Well, because they were giving him buildings to redo.
Yeah.
Do you think they're like double checking his work? It's like we can't trust these short stringers.
You might have to.
Well, he's
very vocal.
He can't put like, all right, insert bomb here. Like he can't do that, Like, what are you worried that he's gonna fuck
put,
up?
Like on a very windy day, like on a normal day.
Engineering
Does he care about the longevity of the buildings?
I mean, at the right frequency of elevation, the whole building is falling.
He just draws them. He's not the one building the buildings.
But he does have to run the numbers and stuff.
Oh, he's not the engineer. You're right. Ooh, so you gotta watch the engineer.
Oh.
He's just a pretty here's a pretty markup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Oh yeah, we covered that. He's not the engineer. I got it.
Yeah. So like engineers, Raquel, who did you like?
Math and shit. But whatever. Okay, cool. Well, then I will go for the last of this question. The most relatable character, was probably Nina. just because I felt like.
I thought you were gonna say Amy.
She was probably
no. Fuck
Amy would have been worse. Amy's bad.
No, I couldn't stand Amy. I just honestly I think while I was reading the book, I was just kind of like, I guess I kind of understand why Nina. None of them were like completely relatable. I just felt like maybe she was probably the most of all of them to me, just for like having some things in common. But even then, it's like there were no characters that I was like excited for their chapter to come up, and I was like, I want to. That's my girl or that's my guy. I'm gonna vibe and pretend I'm them in this story or anything. It was just no, that wasn't a thing. Other than honestly, I think Hank was the only person that I was like okay with reading his chapters because I thought they were kind of interesting.
His story was probably
shootings in his chapters.
He did have a lot of shootings in his chapters.
It was just a lot of open-endedness that I was like, all right, let's get to it. I want to know what happens. How does he die? And
I thought he was gonna die in the first shooting.
Yeah, same. I thought it was just gonna be like an instant thing, but
one chapter for Hank.
I think he got 2, right? Didn't he get 2?
I know, that's what I mean. But he died
2 or 3
at the first shooting.
Well, he shared one with Ben.
Oh.
There was one that was Ben, Hank, and
yeah. That's right. And then so I guess
You like to golf?
Yeah, you see like that moment when he was just like helping them golf and I was like, I get that. Like he's like being,
all right. Maybe Hank. You're right. Maybe
yeah,
Hank's
right.
number 1.
Like he seemed the most normal, considering. Maybe it's because we didn't get enough of him, and that's why we feel like he's so normal.
Didn't get enough to get destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the girl with the red tips, and then so I guess least favorite character, probably Amy. I just couldn't stand how big into the fantasies and shit she was. I could not stand her. I couldn't stand that she was like,
get a fucking job already. Jesus.
Right? Like I just couldn't.
She's a teacher.
And then she's like writing these letters and stuff like, oh yeah, this is good. And then he's like, and you know me. And she's like, I can't be with you anymore. I can't talk to you anymore because you have a short string. But it's like you were literally talking the whole time about how much it must suck for you to be a short. It just was like I couldn't stand it. It was too much. Too much back and forth. Too much babying.
She got her comeuppance. She gotta come up.
By a milk truck.
But she should have got hit by a milk truck.
Yeah,
That would have been
right?
really funny.
Okay, and
Like,
then
oh, I didn't know
the
this book was a comedy.
Yeah, right?
Third,
Character I
fourth quarter
I-
comedy. Let's go.
That would be
Milk trucks
nice, right?
plowing over main characters.
They honestly should have
the
made
book's
this
really
book.
sad and somber, and then the last chapter is all like laughs and like slapstick comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd been hilarious.
Or they need to do like horror, like how they do. It's like scary, scary, scary. Then they do like comical relief, and then it's like scary, scary, scary till the end kind of deal. But they should have done something like that. There just wasn't enough like flow. to me.
Anything?
Yeah,
Not
it's
enough.
just
Should have.
not enough like story and just too
It
much
was just
real.
like flatline the entire.
Yeah.
Just-
So yeah, then character I liked the most, probably Ben's parents, because they were so like understanding and chill
Oh,
about
yeah.
everything.
It was like,
Yeah.
it was like, all right, fuck our daily problems. Like we're here for you.
You hug
Like,
my
yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I like the fact
boy.
that they weren't like, oh, I'm so sorry, or making it about them. They literally just went over and hugged him. I was like, damn, that's some good shit. And when he talks about
My
his childhood
seed.
and stuff,
My seed.
when he talks about like the childhood, I'm like, that's nice. It
One
seems like
in
they knew
every
what they were
country.
doing.
I'll figure out North Korea somehow, but like I gotta get in there.
North
North
Korea.
Korea. North Korea was here for a long time.
Korea. North Korea.
Hello, Korean ladies. I'm here to fuck.
Ladies.
Consensual,
Consensual,
ladies.
of course. Consensual.
All right.
Maybe.
Now we'll go to the
Maybe.
ratings.
$20 is $20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. What's $20 over there? Like 1,000? Hell yeah.
In
let's go.
in Korea? In what'd you call
Oh, yeah.
Korea?
Korea?
He called it Kyria.
In Korea?
Rewind the
Who
tape.
knows?
Rewind the
Korea?
tape
I can't.
They use
That's not how it
one.
works.
and post. Future Josue, rewind the tape. See? There you
And
go.
do what with it?
Just like
Replay the
put,
tape.
Like,
And see? See, that's what I said right there. Boom. North Curious. North Curious. North Curious. I'm giving you all
It
the
happened
pieces,
10
put it
seconds.
together later.
It happened 10 seconds before, Abraham. What do you want me to do? Rewind
Yeah,
to
and
that
I told
spot?
you to rewind.
'Cause I will.
Yeah,
no, I
exactly
won't. I'm
what
not
I
doing
want.
that. No, I'm not
What are
doing
you
that.
Come on, it takes like 2 seconds, I swear.
I'm not doing it.
Nah.
where people put the Google Translate output that's super generic. Korea.
Korea. Sorry, it was my accent coming through. Sorry, guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, us
Let's
Puerto
let's
Rican.
put a cherry on it. Let's get our
Oh, time to button this shit up. Let's go.
Let's go. It's lightning round. Let's do
How
it.
many string years would you give this out of 10?
Ooh. Oh, this rating's gonna be a real short string. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah?
real short. Yeah, I can feel it, but I don't want to go first though.
He wants to see what everyone else puts, and then he'll tell us.
All right. I'm gonna give this thing like 5 seems kind of low, right? That seems kind of rough.
Yeah.
I
It has a beginning, middle, end. It's technically a complete
I
story.
was gonna go below 5 because
Yeah,
that's
but it's
where you
also
start getting Hitler
enjoyment.
versus Draken.
Also,
Yeah.
That would have been like instant death. He would have opened his box and said, "Oh
Let's-
shit, I'm dying today."
Let's okay, no, wait. I stopped. Let's do a letter grade. I will give it a D. I'll give it a D. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
So like a 6.
Yeah.
That's a 6. It's literally a 6 out of 10.
D
You do the math.
minus.
5.5. That's still
Oh,
an
that's
F.
too low. That's just
That's
pretty
that's an
fucked up. Let's do
fucking 5.7. Got it.
6.
Next. I
Yeah.
forget. I
6.
think you forgot the lightning of the lightning round.
That seems so tough though. 6.5. Final answer. 6.5.
Oh, okay.
A
All
D
right.
plus. All right.
Yeah, D plus. D plus.
That's like
So I
it's an
assume
average
that's
D.
the whole 9.
No, it's. If we're doing letters, like, can I give it an I?
Whatever.
Like, nah, I guess it's
What?
not an I.
An
It is
incomplete. It's a full
book.
story. You can't-
Incomplete.
It's turned in. It's in your hand.
And I don't want to turn it in. Like, I want to take the I.
I want you to fix it.
Yeah, like D-ish. Yeah, D-ish. Like,
Yeah.
it's like... and I'm sure this book is a B to some people.
Oh!
They're like,
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
The ghost is back.
so like I was saying, after my heart goes back down.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Like I'm sure some people.
Oh!
Okay, this ghost doesn't want to hear what I have to say.
It's haunted. Just hurry up and say it. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Say it quickly.
I'm sure to some people this book would be like a B, but I don't know. I had nothing. I'm sorry. I don't like I don't like reading shit full of like social issues left and right. Like it was like, let's explore this concept, but underneath all the social issues that I want to tackle in my life. Like it was just too much. Like
Let's solve this
Let me
problem
escape
with
reality,
Twitter.
not get reminded by reality. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole point of books is to escape reality, not to fucking like
Or to like find it
constantly get
yourself,
like
not for it to be like a perfect parallel.
yeah, and like or
Shove it
like
down your throat.
make it compelling. Don't fucking just what happened on Twitter today and put that in your book. Like that's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, fuck teachers. Just teach fucking math, science, and this, that, and the other. Stop fucking trying to be social workers and fucking.
I mean, are you trying to fuck teachers?
Well, yeah.
You know,
I
if they're
remember
open
Mrs.
to it.
O'Malley.
I mean, yeah.
I remember
They're all
Mrs.
from
O'Malley.
Southerners.
Yeah,
O'Malley.
I was in New Jersey at the time. Mrs. O'Malley was fucking fine. I was fucking
Ooh-wee.
8-year-old me was like, yeah, that's I like all that.
I don't like that. I
But
don't like that at all.
but
Did you give it a letter yet?
Yeah, give it.
yeah, I said D-ish.
D-ish. Got it.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna be a teacher, but he already doesn't like teachers, so that's fine.
Yeah, but he hates him. He fucking hates him.
Actually, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a science teacher. More specifically, earth science. I fucking love that shit. But I
Do it
definitely
then.
wouldn't be talking to kids about shit I don't need to fucking talk about. Anyways,
Yeah, I agree that I don't think it's our place to say
nah, it's
stuff.
between you and your fucking
that.
parents, man. It's like fucking A. Anyways, I digress. Continue.
Brian.
6
Good.
out of 10.
Pretty good.
Ooh,
Is
a lot of
5
D's
out
out
of
there
10
today.
is average.
That's technically an F. 5.
It is, but
Seems pretty rough.
because there was interesting concepts, poorly executed. But I didn't like hate myself reading the book.
Yeah.
But I was just like very like mid.
Yeah.
Just like and I was able to finish it, so it wasn't too long.
Mhm.
It had words I could understand, not metaphors about.
We read Invisible City so long ago. Why are you?
I know.
bringing that up?
He's still
'Cause
salty.
that's the one that's like the only book I've given lower than a 5.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Oh, the only book.
What did,
He's
what
the
did-
only
what
one
did
that
D-
finished
Dracula
Dracula
versus
What
versus
did D
Hitler.
versus H get?
I said it's one of them. I don't.
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
Alright.
I just
I
said
think
it's
so.
one of the lowest.
Like if I can finish the book, it gets like 2 points just
Solid.
like for showing up.
For showing up. Yeah.
and
That's a fair
'cause I
metric.
didn't hate anything. I just didn't.
Yeah, like I agree with you
any
because
of
like
it.
the book started off super interesting. Like, what if life?
Yeah.
What if you knew when you were gonna
Yeah.
die and how society would run and this, that, and the other? And then it was just like, meh.
It
Yeah.
was like
It finished off with
started
a
and then just
giant
like,
meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
There was never
I,
something that was like, oh
No,
yeah,
there was
oh
never.
yeah. It was just kind of
Yeah,
like,
if there was like one character I liked or story that I liked, I could probably give it a 7.
yeah.
Just for
Yeah,
them.
it was
like,
it was a dying
how
bitch with a
Rocky
new
could
lung.
carry-
That was my favorite
Like if I had
character.
a
in this book.
Rocky.
Yeah, like they needed a Rocky in this bok, but they couldn't create a Rocky.
Hey yo, Adrian, I got a short string. Go,
Hey, yo,
go punch him on that
Adrian.
leg. Hey Adrian.
Hey, Adrian. My string's so
This is string.
long, Adrian.
Call your mother.
Was a string question.
Yeah, so
What is the string question?
I was honestly thinking about like a 5, but I do agree that it's a little harsh because I was able to get through it and everything. I just kind of honestly like, I felt like this was a concept that is really cool and I'd want to talk about with my friends and all, but I wouldn't write a whole book that like only just has a parallel heavy-fisted like version of it for our world. Like it just would have been fine as like a concept alone for me. Like I think that was it for me. So it was just kind of hard to like, I don't know, it just at the end it was like, thank you for being there for my first book ever, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I guess that makes sense, you know, you've never written a book before, but
we should have looked up her writing credits.
Yeah, it was honestly like
get all the,
a little.
She wanted to collect all the points up front, huh? She hit all the boxes. I don't think she missed one. I don't think she missed one.
Yeah, she literally went through like so many political things in one book, and it's just it would have been so much better as like a sci-fi book.
She wrote for the Huffington Post and Cosmopolitan.
Oh boy.
She's a Cosmo girl, huh?
Yikes. She has New Yorker, Harper's Bazaar, where the fuck that is, Newsweek, Cosmopolitan, and the Huffington Post. I actually do know Harper.
Just like magazines, I guess. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a cool concept, and she probably felt like she related mostly to Nina then because of the magazines and stuff like that, or maybe Moira because I think that's what she did was magazines.
Yeah,
but like,
I pictured Nina looking just like the writer.
Yeah, same. So I don't know. It just is.
Just meh.
Oh, can we also talk about the fact that she chose like the worst names ever for Amy and Ben's kids? It's like she specifically chose names that she wouldn't want to name her kids. Willie and Midge. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, that is so terrible.
I was like, she's like, I don't want to like mess up my future with my children, so I'm gonna choose
hold on a second.
names
Why would
I would never choose.
Why would an Amy and a Ben name their kid Midge?
Yeah.
Willie and
my
Midge.
God.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Midge. Like Willie, okay, Willie, small Will,
Willie,
little Dick, whatever.
It's me, Willie. That's a wet Willie.
But like,
that's
Midge?
you know, that's like asking to be like, hey, wet Willie. You know, like.
Well, yeah. See,
that's some
like
first mother.
William.
Yeah, and like nickname
But
Willie,
you know
whatever.
That birth certificate says Willie, not William, and it's not.
Yeah.
No, that's
that's
not his
rough.
nickname. That's like that's
actual.
what's like edged in stone.
It's like horrible.
But out of the two, like Willie's kind of acceptable. But like Midge? What the fuck's that even mean? Midge.
I was like, I've literally never heard these names used as like actual people before in my entire
You know what that
life.
is? That's some young people shit. That's like, like I want to be
100%.
different. I want to be different. I'm gonna name my kid something special.
Willie.
Like I need an accent in my child's name, even though it's not needed. That like,
yeah. Like,
that's rough.
Moira.
He's gonna be tired of being called Willie
Moira.
at like
Moira.
age 5.
Moira.
Willie.
Yeah.
Moira.
Willie.
Oh, it was bad. So.
Right.
Yeah. So it sounds like we all kind of gave her, like, good job.
Yep.
You wrote a book.
Interesting
Good concept.
Interesting concept buried under a lot of social issues. Maybe too many. I don't know. You decide.
If she didn't put so much social issues and just went more into like the whole like the world.
And here's the thing, she can touch on
collapse,
it, right? But like I said,
that would be interesting.
She fucking wanted to hit all the boxes at once, and like, okay, it's too much.
Yeah. So that's that. All right.
Yep.
And that's a
Abraham,
wrap.
what are we reading? What are we reading next week?
What are we reading?
Oh, that's a good fucking question, huh?
What?
I'm sure you have a good one.
I'm sure you.
I'm pretty
you
sure
the
you had
text
an
also,
answer for that.
Yeah, I got the link right here. It's gonna be Shadow of the Conqueror, Chronicles of.
By who?
Can you say that into the mic?
Yeah, I can't hear you at all.
Was that not into the mic?
No.
Sounded like you were running away. Wow.
The mic's your friend, Abraham.
I don't think it is. Yeah, so Shadow of the Conqueror, Chronicles of Everfall. Book 1.
Book 1. By who?
By who?
Shad Brooks?
Oh yeah,
Abraham,
Shad Brooks. Yes. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. Just finish it.
Like,
I'll fix it tomorrow.
okay.
like this is you, and you're like,
Like how? Like I'm literally talking into the mic. Like, I'm sorry.
All right, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Anyone hear that robot?
oh, should we do something with our hands?
No.